Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Plaza King of the Hill Cat 1 quarter-final match between Alex Bailey and Andy Cragg. Bit of a mouth-watering clash upon us here. Let's hope they deliver for us. So today we have a bit of a Super Sunday. Obviously now it's Alex versus Andy, and just following this, I believe it's Wayne Connor versus Dak Jordan in what I believe to be the final game of the Cat 2 quarterfinals. As far as I'm aware, I think it is Paul Ward and Aidan Mountford commentating on that game. So we're just waiting for both players to make the lag, see who gets the opening break. All thoughts welcome on this game. Who do you think's going to win? So here we are. We lag off for the break. Alright guys, just bear with me and I'll get the Q score overview on for you all. Right, I'm back with you now. Just spoke to Adam and he's going to put the Q score overlay on it so you can see the scores. Again, as I said before, come in with your predictions for this game. I think it's a clash of styles of play here, I do. Obviously you've got the firepower of Andy Cragg, who can knock him in for fun when he's firing on all cylinders. And then you've just got a really strong all-round game of Alex Bailey. I think it makes for a really good game if both turn up. So Alex won the lag and he will be breaking off first frame. So they burst open very well, but he's come up dry. So Andy comes to the table. Let's see what he can do. Just slightly awkward both sets are due to that red and yellow just on the bulk line together in my opinion. You're probably just favouring the yellows. And he's obviously opted for try develop a couple of balls here, which I think he might have been successful on. Maybe this yellow what is close to the red does go into that top right, and if it is he might play it now, which he is doing. Yeah, and he gets it. So now his only sticky one is the one to the left of the red what's furthest down the table. But he has got two yellows what can potentially connect to this yellow. So let's see how Andy goes about his business. Yeah, plays it well. And it looks like he's got a pretty good angle here to maybe run down and take the middle yellow as such of the three into the corner and maybe try and land himself on this awkward yellow. Yeah, runs it in. Maybe just a little short of what he wanted. But is there a potential of a shot here playing a cannon on the red to open this other yellow and give it options of a couple of bags? He's opted to play it off and it's just hit the far knuckle. So Alex is in. I think Andy might have had a stroke of luck here. I don't think he's left anything too easy for open up for Alex here. Obviously the cut into the left middle isn't into nice opener. Nice shot, Alex. Nice shot. So let's see what Alex can do here in the first frame. Let's see if he can get a nice finish just to settle the nerves. Played it well. So Alex playing that shot clearly tells me that the red in the middle of the bulk line does go into that far left corner, and then he's just got to connect them all together to possibly land on, or even take this one out so he's above on the top 4 yellows for to have this black into this all where he's taking this red. Okay, so he's got one or two options here. He's either going to take the one up the left rail, or he's going to take the one on the top rail. I think it's just a personal preference shot here. Me personally, I think I'll be taking the one on the top rail and try to land myself a little bit more in prime position, which he has done. Oh, he's played a cannon. Oh, that could have been better. I don't know if I'm just drifting past that and taking it up the rail and coming back across the table for the 2 reds into that top left. But I think there's a makeable plant here for Alex. And just see how his luck is coming out of the plant. Maybe take it into. I mean, I think he's got it into the left middle and all. He definitely got it into the left middle. So yeah, let's see how he plays this. He's just come short and hit the far knuckle again. So Andy's in with a big chance now for making it 1-0. We're taking this into the right corner now. Come a little short there, Andy. That he would have liked been a little bit further up the table so he can run that white onto the left cushion. So see how he takes this first one. Yeah, he gets it. It's a nice shot, Andy. So 1-0 Andy Cragg with him to break. Again, as I said before, come in the comments box and let us know what you think the score will be. Big break from Andy, and them reds look absolutely delicious. If it's normal Andy Cragg as I know him, these will be gone in no time. So obviously top right first shot. I mean, it's even better if 3 balls from now he's... Oh no, I was just about to say this one he's taking now. If that one went into the left middle, that would have been even better. But no, he's taking this. It was personal preference anyway for this, and barring a miracle, I think we're looking at 2-0 Andy Cragg here. Top right, top left, bottom right. Take your pick for the block. Yeah, well he's opted to come back a little bit there. I might have just been running that in. Nice and steady, just leave himself straight. He's coming away from this last ready, you know. So he's going to have to run it off one. He's played it well though. And I think we're looking at 2-0 Andy Cragg here, but they broke beautiful. I didn't expect anything less of Andy not getting them. shot. Blocking left middle for 2-0. So here we are, 2-0 Andy Cragg. Alex to break. Let's see what he can do. As I said earlier, we've got a bit of a Super Sunday following this game. It's Wayne Connor versus Deck Jordan in what I believe to be the final game of the Cat 2 quarterfinals. It's a good break. It's a good break. Yallas all day. So let's see if Alex can settle himself now, because these are a nice set just for takeout, just for settle them nerves. For me, shift this field to 5, then use either the 2 Yallas in whatever order your preference, just for get on that black into the left middle. I think Alex wants it to be a little bit more further away from the cushion here. He's just left it a little bit thin, so he's just got to be mindful of his business here. He might readjust here and use one of these bottom 2 to just connect the balls better after that. Not the best first shot. Yeah, I think that was always the way, to be honest. So now he's just going to use this other one now at the bottom. Morning Rob. Morning Mickey. 11-7 to Cragg in Mick Davies' opinion. Yeah, Alex, he's just got to be a little bit mindful here how he goes about this. He's got to get right on this Yalla into the top right. Just so he's good on these 2 Yallas for the middle. Oh, Alex. Oh, he won't be happy with that one. They were a nice set they were for getting him on the scoreboard. So Andy's at the table here. Obviously that Yalla, Alex has been fortunate enough to cover that red. But there's out here for Andy to get on that, or even play a slight cannon. Excuse me. Yeah, which he opts to do first shot. How's his luck? Not great. So Andy's left with trying to find something now. I don't see much on here, unless he's got a very thin double into the top right. And then he gets an half decent white, and provided he doesn't carry anything on the way down. So let's see what Andy opts for here. So a little bit of a containing safety here from Andy. This is where Alex is definitely a stronger player with the all-round game, in my opinion. What you'll find here is Alex plays a lot of right shots, and this is what makes Alex hard to beat, in my opinion. So let's see what he opts for here. game. Let's have a look at the overhead. I don't know what that's like as a plant going into the middle. Alex has obviously played that. From what I can see, that doesn't plant, but I think that can be made into a plant. From what I can, that definitely shows it can be made into a plant. So I don't know if it's a poor shot on Alex's front. Andy hits the far knuckle. And Alex Bailey has another opportunity here, but how big of an opportunity is it? Let's go on the top down cam again. See if he has an opportunity to get through to that Yalla into the top right. Ooh. It can be deceiving, this can. So I'd say it sneaks through, but we'll soon find out. Clearly the Yalla to the right of the two in the middle of the table goes into the top right, but ideally he wants to be in the one going into the top right, what's close to the top right. So he didn't go, and he's opted to play that. He hasn't got near the pocket here, unfortunately. Alex hasn't, so Andy's in again here for potentially 3-0. Let's see how he goes about it. Yeah, I just think he's only bit of sticky business is just getting onto that red into the left middle. If he opts to play it in the he's... Morning, Bodge. You alright, mate? Are we all ready for your game in a bit, mate? Are you ready? Ready for action? Yeah, well played there by Andy. You think so? Positive thoughts on this fine Sunday afternoon, mate. That's what I like to see. Get some nice roasties in you, mate, before you come. So yeah, Andy's left with a very easy red to land on the black for free zip. So yeah, that's 3-0 Andy. Alex won't be happy with the start, and it's not an ideal start you want against someone like Andy, because he's an incredible front runner, and he will only get stronger and stronger if he keeps reeling frames off like this. So let's hope Alex can make a game of this and start clawing a few frames back. I'm sure he will. He's got a good enough game to do it. So 3-0 Andy Cragg, and here's the break. It's a good base, good white. And again, these Yallas aren't too bad. Yeah, these Yallas aren't too bad in my opinion. It's just that one that's just sticking out above the black. But is there enough of it sticking out for a plant to be made if he can get on it? I think if he lands on it right, there is enough sticking out there to make a plant. So he's opted to play the cannon, and it's come out not too bad at all. Yeah, I think you're right there, Wayne, mate. Yeah, played a really good shot there. So let's see if Alex can make something of this now after a good opener. It's alright, he's okay there. Let's have a look at the overhead, see if he's through on that little bit of a smelly middle bag. Yeah, I think he's in on that now. So that would be an ideal one for takeout now with a bit of traffic around it. just got a little bit of bother here with this yellow here near the black spot. It goes into the left middle, but obviously it didn't go into the bottom two corners, so he's had to play this right here just so we can get on that. Just needs two good positional shots, and he's in here for 3-1. Let's hope he can get it. Let's make a game of this. Come on, Al. He's come up a little bit short, but he can make this. Stunning off bottom cushion, come around the red for have that yellow into the top left. Yeah, well played, Al. Really good cueing there, mate. Has he got just enough now to run this past the left side of that red and black? Or has he got to stun off that right rail and find the gap between black and yellow? We'll soon find out. I think he's got enough to run it past. Yeah, well played, Alex. Good shot, mate. Good shot. So look at the overhead, see what sort of angle he's got on this last one. Yeah, he's got an angle here. I think it's good enough to run past the red Hardy when he's got this area aim for. That's always decided to play the can. He's come out well. Me personally, I wouldn't have been playing like that. I might have been landing for that area where these three reds are close to the left middle. But he's played it well, and hopefully he can get this black for make it 3-1. Nice shot, Alex. Let's hope he can step up from this now and make a game of it. So 3-1 Alex, 3-1 Andy Cragg. Right. 3-1 Andy, Alex to break. Right, it's a good break. Both sets aren't too bad. If he's, it's just a couple of smelly balls in there on each set. You've got the two yellows stuck together here at the bottom of the table, and the two reds stuck together at the top of the table, and then there's the red and yellow close to the top right. They're just hampering one another as such. I think I'm probably just edging yellows, yeah, and just playing the cannon on this. So he's opted yellows. See now, has he got this one what's directly underneath? It's not the one that's further left of the table, the one to the right of that, and can he play the cannon into the two that are together here? Excuse me. Yeah, I think he's taking that. Nice shot, Al. So let's see where he can go from here with this now. See now what he wants to look for, in my opinion, is he's got to look for an angle onto that yellow into the top right at some point, so he can swing it round two for the yellow what's by the two reds into the same bag. Yeah, it's not a bad shot that. just got to get himself good on the next ball now, hasn't he? Just so he can leave that white on more so the right side of the table, so he can swing this white round 2, taking the yellow into the top right. Yeah, I don't know how he looks there. Let's have a look at the overview. I don't know what sort of angle he's got, but he's relatively straight on it. But can he pinch a little bit of the bag here for make a little bit more angle, or does he just run it in and settle? Yeah, he's tried to make something happen here. It's not too bad. I just think he's got to have a bit of control on the cue ball here, because it is a finish cut. I think, do you use the red above the one in the middle bag as a little bumper ball? He's overcut it. It wanted an easy shot. So Andy's now in on reds. They've all got pockets. Just that yellow's stopping a bit of movement to the white between the 3 reds, and we'll see how he goes with them. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to land straight here, Andy, didn't he? I think he has got reset here and take this one to the bottom right. And ideally, he wants the one to the left of the 2 together, doesn't he? I don't know if that red goes into that top left. I think he's tried to land the gap between the red and yellow here and have that red to the left of the 2 that are together. Oh, he's down on it quick enough, it must go. Oh, it wiped its feet. I think he's naturally just going to run this into the left corner now and use that yellow as a bumper. If he, well, I don't mind, has he got the angle for that? I think he might have to come across actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, so he's opted to come across. Yeah, well controlled shot there by Andy. Just a little roll into the top left now. And that will be 4-1 Andy Cragg. So Andy breaks 4-1 up. And I was just about to say, no doubt to be going for reds until they've landed the way they are. That red just sticky on the white has made things awkward now. I'd imagine he's going to play the red and try to flip this yellow out so the reds are in. There you go. It's come out not too bad at all. So now we can take these 2 out at the top. I think obviously the one that's not on the cushion, he'll take the one to the left of that. Excuse me. I think this one into the top right now is possibly frame ball now. Everything else is pretty much plain sailing. No, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like this. So be opting to a reroute here. No. See, to me, you're playing this and landing the white back where sorcery says now. So now it's a stun shot on the one into the bottom right now. Land yourself with an angle into the left middle. Bottom right, black left middle, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Good queuing, good queuing. And I think he's absolutely perfect. He's on here for land on the gap between the two yellows. Yeah, good shot. He ideally wanted to be straight on that, just so it was a little plop in for the black into the left middle, but now he should be plain sailing for Andy G. Just stun up the line. Up the black into the bottom left. Yeah. So that'll be 5-1 Andy Cragg. Let's hope Alex can get claw a couple back here. So yeah, as said previous, following this game will be Wayne Connor versus Dak Jordan in the final Cat 2 quarter final. The winner of that will join George Allen, Ryan Longston and Ryan Cope. That's providing Ryan Cope hasn't got a broken hand after antiques down Great Yarmouth late last night. If anyone wants any more information, please let me know in the comments box and I shall give you all the information you need with regards to Ryan Cope. Bloody hell, Wayne. Itchy trigger fingers there, mate. You wanted to know that quick, didn't you? So we've had a incident down Great Yarmouth this weekend. It's the Interleague Knockout Cup. Trent Trophies, we're playing another team. Ryan Cope at the table. From what I gather, it's a relatively easy black, which the black has failed to make the bag. After the frame, which he's lost, Ryan Cope has then gone on to punch the wall, leaving a massive hole in the wall in the arena. Ryan Cope has now been removed as a player from the event and been left with a £350 fine for damage to the wall. After coming off the phone to him he's now told me that he is the world's best timekeeper, as he cannot participate in the event for the rest of the weekend. Well, the picture I've seen, the wall and are too good at neck, mate, I'll be honest. It isn't at all. Pictures will be floating around, no doubt, once Leon Flaherty's got his hands on them. Anyways, back to the game. And he's opted to play a snooker in behind the alley here. Alex on reds, and I think he's fell short here on this snooker, and he's left Alex a chance here to put this red into the right middle. So now Alex can take these out and hopefully get another frame on the board. So run this into the right middle, play a little cannon. Yeah, that'll do nicely, and he's put them two relatively safe now, which takes a little bit of pressure off this red going down into the bottom right. So take these three out at the top of the table and try and land yourself nice on this bottom red. Down the rail into the bottom right. So Alex manages to get down into the top left. Just a nice little positional shot here. Just so he can give himself a nice angle to land above this red into the bottom right. He's come up a little short here. I think he wanted to be a little bit further down the table. He's tapped the table. Obviously not happy with that shot. I think he's got to play a cannon now. I think he's got to run into this ball. Oh, he's been unlucky there. He has been slightly unlucky there. I mean, the shot before wasn't the best shot, but he has been slightly unlucky. Yeah. I think he's pretty dead here, to be honest. Does the overhead show very? Yeah, he's looking at taking it off the yellow. I mean, with that though, it's going on the black and all after, isn't it? Is he cutting across this? Surely that doesn't cut. Excuse me. Well played, Alex. That's a nice shot. But now, oh, he ideally didn't want to be on the cushion here, did he? This is getting close to that top left corner. How do you play these boys? You play them hard so you potentially rattle them. Oh, you have more than enough hold for it. Nice shot, Alex. So yeah, there we have his 5-2 Alex Bailey. Sorry, 5-2 Andy Cragg. Alex ideally wants to get 2 of the next 3 before the break. So we can get 6-4 at least. Obviously 5 each would be a great first half, given 5-2 behind. So it's 5-2 with Andy to break. Good morning, Matt Harvey. You think Andy will pip this, for as long as Alex doesn't get a run on? Yeah. I think it's more so you don't want Andy getting a run on, to be honest, because of the firepower that he's got and how good of a front runner he is. But anyways, we broke off here. Andy's made a ball. He's opted for reds, which he's found one. How's his luck here? I think he's covered things here. I think he's covered all his balls. I think he's got the red off the yellow into the right middle here. Oh, he's through one. He's in on it. He's in on it. Even better for him then. And he can just run that through for the gap. And then his frame ball here is the next shot after this one. If he gets a nice cannon on getting the bad red out at the top of the table. Oh, slightly hampered. But he can force this. Played brilliantly. Ball and hand perfect, that is. He's got options here, and he doesn't want to be going through too much traffic. That's the ideal scenario. He wants to be avoiding as many yellows as possible on getting in this red. And he's just played it absolutely perfect. Brilliant shot. Brilliant shot. Yeah, well played, Andy. It's a good finisher. Black in the bottom right, 6-2 Andy Cragg. So now these are 2 massive frames for Alex, in my opinion. That's some break that. Oh, how unlucky is that? I was just about to say look at them balls until the red's just come down here and the black's safe, ain't it? But I think it's reds all day, ain't it? I think you just take these three reds coming down the table, you run this one into the bottom left, and I think you can just land on that red into the bottom right, which opens the black up. Yeah, that's so unlucky for Alex there. It was a great break that was as well. I mean, this isn't ideal for Andy. I think he wanted to be a little bit better on this. I think he's just got to force a little bit of an angle here, and I think he's got to settle for this red in the middle of the table into the bottom right. Yeah, he's played it well. He's just got to play this with a bit of side, and so he can land the gap between two reds ideally, or come a bit further to the right of the table, so he's got a bit of room to play with. Yeah, he's opted to bring it to the right of the table. So have a look at the overhead where he's got to land it. Yeah, well, there isn't much to work with, but he has got something to work with. Let's have a look at this top down cam while he's just playing this shot. That looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good to me. We'll keep the overhead cam on while he just plays this shot. Yeah, good shot. And that's 7-2 Andy Cragg. Alex definitely needs to find this frame now and get a break. Get this frame, Alex, and then have a break, regroup, and come out and see what you can do second half. So 7-2 Andy Cragg and Andy to break. Tell you what, they broke well today, these balls have. Too good on this occasion. Traffic balls in that top right now. But these sort of frames now will what will suit Alex more so than Andy. I mean, what will Alex be thinking here? Will he be of the mindset as grind a frame out here, or will he be, if he can see an opening somewhere, let's pinch this one before the break. So he's got one of each here. Yeah. So he's opted to take the yellow and cover that bag up there. So we've got a little bit of a chess match here in this last frame before the break. Definitely favour Alex this will. He's a very good tactical player as well as Potter Alex is. Although I've given him a commentator's curse there, that was very sloppy on Alex's part. He's normally got a really good touch, Alex has. Oh, need to be some shot for develop all that there from Andy. Well, we all know that's what he does. Will Andy just contain here? Just put the red over the right hole. That's not a bad shot. So that must have been touching ball with Alex playing the red first. He might have left Andy opening again here. All these reds go. This one will hurt if Andy can steal this before the break now. Reds, strong favourite for this frame now. What does Alex have up his sleeve here? So he's opted for the loss of turn. It's not a bad shot. But if he has left Andy on this red, it always gives Andy an opening here, and all the reds do go. But it isn't a bad shot. Oh, he had covered it. So Andy opts to play a little containing safety. But Alex is now back at the table, and let's see how he goes about his business. That's a nice little clever shot from Alex there. I mean, he's left Andy the shot into the top left corner, but that's not an easy shot. And it is going into a lot of traffic. But let's see where Andy opts for here. He is going for it. Let's see how his luck is. Oh. His luck's not too bad, to be honest. But it does give Alex the opportunity to play a loss of turn here. And I think that will make Yala's probably slight favourite if he can get this loss of turn right. But it's not an easy loss of turn. Yalla red here, and stun the white in behind the Yalla. What it's already on now. Lost turn. Maybe the order of the day. It's not the easiest of shots, but I think it could be the right shot. failed to get it, and he's left Andy no choice but have a little poke at this now. Let's have a look at the overhead, see what sort of shot Andy's looking at. Yeah, he's got a fire into his ante, and he is relying on a little bit of luck. So let's see how Andy takes this on. Let's have an overhead view of this. How's his luck? Not very good, unless he's on the gap there. I think he's got a double minimum, and if that, but I think that red is covered by the yellow, so he's not out the water yet. No, Andy's opting for it. Andy is opting for a containing safety again, but not the best safety in the world there, because it does give Alex an opportunity to clench this final frame of the first half. One thing Alex has got taken into consideration is his final ball for the black, as the black does only go into 3 bags. So he's just got to land himself nice on his final yellow. I agree with you there, Wayne. Yeah, this is a big frame for Alex. Nice little mid-session interval for him and all, just regroup and all, because you want to slow Andy down as much as you can, don't you, ideally. Yeah. So I think ideally Alex would just like to put this yellow into the top left and leave the white roughly where it is now, so we can just take this yellow into the top right and just bring it down the line and take the black into the bottom left. Yeah, that's not too bad. He's okay there. So one good shot. He's played it very well. Good shot, Alex Bailey. So one black, and we're 7-3 at the interval. Well shot, Alex. So that's the half-time break. We are Andy Cragg 7, Alex Bailey 3. We're going to have a little break, and I shall see you in the second half, guys. Right, the lads didn't want an ad break, guys, so we're back in second half. 7-3 Andy Cragg, Alex breaks. Oh, he's had another dirty in off there. Oh, that's unlucky, and look at them yellows. Oh my god. That one hurts. Yellows are clearly order of the day. I just think Alex has been very unfortunate with a few breaks. So let's see how Andy goes about these. I think he's pretty much perfect here now. There isn't much going wrong here. They just perfectly connect together, don't they, all these balls. So it's top left, take the one top right, come down the table and see where you're at, and then just work your way around the free. Ideally, you probably want the one over the bottom right last ball, just with that traffic of reds there. He's played that with a little check side, and he's just ducked down there. Have a look, see if he's on there. Is he on this, Charlie? Oh, that's tight. Is he playing? Does he go through? Oh, he's played it with a touch aside. He played it well. So Andy's in here now, and then just gotta play a good shot here. Have a good cue ball. Yeah, he's played that pretty well. But again, I think he's just got to have a good cue ball. He's in run this between the two reds, isn't he? Yeah, naturally coming through. It was a difficult shot, but I think he's got enough just to screw out of this without going anywhere near that red closest to. Oh, he's cannoned it. So yeah, very unlucky there from Alex. Another kissing off the break, and it's let Andy in for notch another frame on the board. Yeah, 8-3. Alex definitely needs 3 of the next 4, in my opinion. Got some shenanigans going on in the pool arena here. Clearly it's a ladies' county day. I'll say no more on the situation. So Andy's breaks. They've gone a little bit mucky, these ones have. So let's see what Andy opts for here. I think it's got to be Yallas. Well, I think Andy's just played for contain there. So yeah, a bit mucky here. So I think it's just a preference on what each player fancies here. I think it might just be another same sort of shot as Andy's just played here from Alex. That's it. I think he's just got to play this way now, make things mucky and as hard for Andy as possible. Bit slack there because I thought Alex was a little punt at Yellows there, but I think Alex is at the mindset now he's got to slow Andy down. I think these frames are going to be ideal for Alex within the context of the game now. chess on the go here now. It's just who makes the first mistake and who leaves the first opening. But as I said before, I do feel that these frames will favour Alex. And I think if he has to get a few more on the board here and just start creeping up on Andy, this is how the game's got to go, because Andy has been firing, to be fair, as well. In other news in Stoke-on-Trent pool, I'm just looking on my phone now. Trent trophies have just beaten Medway A in the quarterfinals of the Interleague Knockout Cup and are now into the semi-finals. So well done to the boys, let's hope you can bring it home. Without Ryan, as he's suspended from the competition. So yeah, we've got a cagey affair here. And he's opted to play the red there onto the alley. So now, this is an interesting shot now. Has this created a little opening now? Is this something Alex can go for now? Can he start considering going for the Yallas now? With the Yallas, in my opinion, being the better ball, with having that left hole where the black is. And there's quite a few mucky reds, particularly on this right side of the table. And let's see what he can make of and put himself into a bit of prime position here. He's gone for a big boy, and it hasn't come out, but yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that one, Alex is. No, these Yallas are not too bad at all. Still a little bit of cute work needed here, but if someone is capable of doing this, it is Andy Cragg. To me here, the smelly ball is, you've got the one over the left hole, but it's the one above that. It's just getting on that, unless he can play that cushion first off the left side of the black into a plant onto the one over the hole. Or can he use the one into the left middle as a connector ball to take it into the top right or right middle? So let's see what Andy's got up his sleeve here. I think he's looking the overhead. Is he on the one over the bag? Because can he just bring that slightly up the rail now to have that into the right middle? I think he is, yeah, and he's always played it. It's a strange one that was for me. I thought he was going to play that and just bring it up the rail slightly just for taking it into the right middle. I mean, he hasn't come out too bad still, but yeah, he's in here. Another good shot there from Andy. Yeah, he's rolling here now, Craggers. One black for 9-3. And he gets it. So we're 9-3 Andy Cragg, Alex Bailey to break. We're not far off the writing on the wall, but let's keep everything crossed that Alex can get back in this game. He's definitely good enough. I think just enough. I can only think of a few shots where it could have gone the other way and a couple of Kessie's in off a couple of Alex's breaks, and this could have been a tighter scoreline. Well, like I say, it's not over yet. Let's see what Alex can do. It's a great break. It's a great break. Right, how do you like them? There's a case for both sets. Let's see which one Alex prefers. Me personally, I think I'm going Yalas. He's fine here. He's just. It really is just plop, 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 plop. Bounces to the right middle ball, connects to taking the Yalas into the left middle after. It's just go about your business. Nice straight arm. Keep your cue ball under control. It should be 9 for you. I think both these Yalas go into the left middle. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, easily so. He should be gone. Has he landed slightly awkward here? I'm not sure if Alex is landing slightly awkward here. Just between balls here. He's played that really well though. Nice shot, Alex. Again, just got to go about his business right here. Just got. Played that well there. So he should be straight enough here now to come up and down the line for have the black and start left middle, I think. Oh, he's took it into the top right. It was a very confident shot. Well done, Alex. Just what the doctor ordered for him. And as I said previous, like I say, that he had a couple of bad kisses and off his break, Alex has, so it could have brought a few frames down because he broke lovely foot when he went in off on the previous breaks and all. So 9 floor Andy Cragg. The one worry that Alex has got is these balls have been breaking open lovely today, and if Andy can find the ball, you fancy getting them. It's another good break, and he's just found a Yalla, or 2 Yallas. I'm sorry. I mean, for me personally, I think red's at the ball because this red what loops tied up goes into that left middle. So there's no reason why you need to disturb any balls. So it could be another finish here, all depending on how he goes about his business on either developing the red or ideally landing to the right of it to take it into the left middle. He could be using this ball now, forget on this. He just hit the knuckle and left it over the bag. So what does Alex do here now? I mean, is the value in a loss a turn? But do you play the yellow below that tied up red and rely on a little bit of luck for a cannon? Let's see what Alex fancies. He hasn't got a great deal to go at though. It's not a nice opener anyway. Just had a message off Adam Davies. If you wanted to go to the EPA YouTube page, Trent Trophy's on now, just about to go into the semi-finals. I don't know if they are on the live stream, but could be worth having a look. Alex giving that a thumbs up sarcastically because he wasn't happy with the outcome of it. I mean, does that yellow go into the top left, and can he stop? But it's there after, and is he going to run that over the bag? He's opting for mess things up a bit here, Alex says, which isn't a bad way to go about things. He hasn't messed that up too much, so has he? He's still left Andy in here. So Andy's going to opt to play this plant and get the ball out. How's his luck? Oof. I don't know if he's got... How close is he to that red? Let's have a look on this top down cam. Has he got enough to cut that? Let's have a look. He has. How's his white? He's on the red into the bottom right. Me personally, I'm just running this through off one, leaving the white just below where the red is, what he's taking now, so I can get my hand on the table. Oh, he's played an absolute worldie there. What a shot. Absolutely brilliant. Way of you winning the frame, that one is. Well done, Andy. It's a great shot. Has he just got pinched this bag though, just so he isn't coming across the table? Yeah, he's just settling for a snip here. What a shot that one was before though. Brilliant shot from Andy. Good shot, good finish that. Good finish. So Andy Cragg's on the hill now. It's 10-4. Alex now needs to win 7 from 7. A big ask, but not an impossible ask. So Alex to break here, 10-4 down. It's another good break. The yellows are lovely if he's on this first one into the top left anyway. Start. It's a tight one. I'm not sure if he can. But 2 dead reds on the top cushion and the left cushion still make yellows the balls to have. Nice shot, Alex. Well cued, mate. So if this yellow, what he's close to now, doesn't go into this bottom left, I'd be going into that left middle now with his hardwood. It's potentially a frame ball, providing he can land on that awkward yellow at the top left. From what I can see, he's looking like he's going to take this top left. Oh, Alex. That's not a bad shot. If that's what he's played, that's a really, really good shot from Alex. So Andy comes to the table with reds quite mucky here. I look at the table and I see one of the mucky reds obviously go past the yellow into the top left. It's a good double. It's a good double. And in all fairness, do you take this one now and land on that bad one at the top of the table? It's a strange one that was for me, because I think Andy could have landed on this one at the top and took it past the yellow and made the opening for the red. At least minimum take it up the left rail at some point to this visit. He's cued that very well. How's his luck? I think he is on this red into the top right. And this can disturb everything, this can, if he gets it right. He's come far side of the pocket though. How's his luck? He's had a little bit of luck there. But it's just a nice little touch in behind the yellow here for Alex, I think. Unless he can get through to this one into the bottom right. But I think it's just a put him in behind here, in my opinion. Although 10-4 down, don't lose your head, just play the right shot. One frame at a time. Yeah, lovely touch there from Al. And he'll have a little wang at this. It's kind of come out too bad for him, to be honest. He has obviously left Alex the ball into the top right, but there was a lot easier balls where he could have left him on, and he has covered them all. He did raise his hand and apologise. But this is an opening for Alex again now, just for put another one on the scoreboard. Yeah, so he gets this, and these should be gone now. And in all fairness, his arm should be loose now, Alex. He's expected to lose. He's got a free hit at this match now, hasn't he? So let's hope he does himself proud and can notch a couple of frames off and get these as well. I think he's perfect for running between the reds here. Yeah. Even better, landing on that one into the bottom left. Brilliant shot there from Alex. Bottom left, bottom right, left middle. And it should be 10-5. Yep, so that should be 10-5 Alex Bailey, all being this black goes in. I think Alex has just gone for a comfort break while Andy sets up. But I do feel if Andy gets one good break here, it's game over. In all fairness, he's potted very well today, Andy, as his cue ball's been reasonably good as well. And he's just a danger for anyone in this category if he's potting well. So yeah, I don't know if you've just joined us or not, guys. It says 10-5 Andy Cragg, And what time are we on now? It says 1:05. I do believe at 2 o'clock we have the final quarter-final of the Cat 2, where the winner of Wayne Connor or Deck Jordan will be joining George Allen, Ryan Longston and Ryan Cope in the semi-final lineup. I can't guarantee whether the Cat 2 semi-final draw will be done. I couldn't confirm that with Adam or not. But I'm sure you'll find out when it comes to game time with Wayne and Deck Jordan. So it's a good break. Bit of a smelly opening wide, but he's got the Yaller into the left corner and he's rattled it. So here's another opening for Alex. And this is the position he's in now. It's one frame at a time. He's got a free hit. No pressure on his arms now. Let's just see what you can do well. Only problem ball for me is the yellow below the red onto the left middle, but that does connect with two other balls. So it's just on Alex's preference on how he goes about his business here. In all fairness, this is a good ball to take now. And he's played it brilliantly. Nice shot, Alex. He's been really unlucky finding the gap there between the yellow and black. A kiss on the black would have been absolutely beautiful there. But he's okay. He's still fine. You can play this one into the top left corner now. Pinch the left side of the bag so he can run the white back down the table and take the yellow below it into the top left, and then work his way down the table for the two that are either side of the black. He's taking the cut here. I'll be thinking maybe pinch the bag a little bit here. He's played that well again. Nice shot, Alex. But again, what's he like here? What's his angle like? Yeah, he can use the other side of the bag here, come off two. White needs to travel a little bit more. Yeah, he's okay, that's fine. Because he can just draw this white back to just over the left centre pocket here. And he's just got the drop in the right pocket then for the black into the left centre. He's had a result there, unless he did play for that, but I certainly wouldn't have been going close to that red. Personally, I would have been settling for a little chop. I would have had a shot at it, but he's in on the yellow, and this could be another frame on the board for Alex Bailey. He might be having deja vu here from Thursday because he missed one of these for the money. Maybe a little bit tougher, but so yeah, nice shot there, Al. And this black for 10-6. Well played, Alex Bailey. Like I said, at 10-4, he's got a big job, but it's not an impossible job. One frame's the time. And he's missed a ball there. Alex's break. Let's see what he can do. great break again from Alex. Always seem to manage to draw that white up the middle of the table, and these are beautiful. Both sets, you can make a case for both sets here. Me personally, I'm probably edging towards reds. I think it's take this one what he's closest to into the top right, come across the table for the ball up the rail into the top left, draw the white back, and he's in with 4 open reds then. Okay, so he's opting to use one of these other balls to land on this one on the rail on the left, which is fine as well. I mean, I don't know what side of this, or is he straight on this one into the middle? Has he got enough just to run that through, or is he going to opt to take into the top left hole? Yeah, he's going for the top left hole here. Yeah, he's still fine. He's still okay here. Just that first ball I might have just, like I say, I would have tried get on this bad one on the left and get it out the way early doors. He's got every opportunity to take it now though, and he can just run past this Yali. He's played it. He's dropped in. So this could be another frame for Alex Bailey. I mean, you got two choices here. You can have this is the first ball, and then it's all on preference, isn't it? Whether you want to get close to the black off your final ball, or you want a guaranteed shot on the black on your final ball. So if you wanted a guaranteed shot, this red into the top right would be your final ball. Or if you want to get a bit closer to it, you're taking the red into the top right first. Me personally, where this is, I'll be taking the one into the top right. Yeah, and then I think he's just got to run this round the Yali, or is he going to play it with right hand side, check it off? He's running it off too, and he's played it well. Nice shot again, Alex Bailey. And just like that, it's 10-7, ladies and gentlemen. What looked like it was going to be like a little bit of a walkover, Alex has made a little bit of a game of it now. I'm sure Andy won't be feeling no pressure just yet. He's still got 4 frames to play with to get over the line. But he won't want Alex having an opportunity. He won't get him gone now. So 10-7, Andy Cragg to break. He's found a Yali. How would you like these? Forget yourself into the semi-finals of Cat 1. Yalas are definitely the better set. Matt Harvey, so difficult get that last frame. Well, look at these Yalas now. These should be gone. To me, Yalas, the one he's closest to, bottom right first shot. See how you land. Oh, he's just not. Has he knocked him into a plant though? He's knocked him into a plant there. He's had a little bit of result at there, Andy has. So now he can just take this one into the top left, come across the table, and as long as he's the right side of the first Yalla, he's got the plant, and it should be. See you later. Oh, okay then. So obviously the plant's still there, but his white's got to do a little bit of travelling here now. He's got to, is he going to just stun this down the table and have the yellow at the bottom of the table? Is Andy Cragg feeling it a little bit here? Does that yellow go into that left middle? It's tight. If he does, I think he can force himself down the side of this red for have the yellow into the same middle. He's missed it though. Alex Bailey's back in. Do them two reds plant into the bottom right corner? No. So this is an opportunity Alex Shun's had. He's still second favourite in the frame, but he's at the table. And that's all he could ask for. So let me go to the overhead again. Does this red he's close to go into the middle? Yes, it does. And you just work your way around the table from there after. Oh, so he mustn't have gone. And he's played a really good shot there. That's a clever shot. But is he going to be tucked in again here? That was the only problem with that shot then. Yeah, now he's in trouble. Now he's in trouble. I mean, I think he's got to have a wang at this. I think he really has got to have a wang at it and hope one of Andy's balls go safe. That's not bad. That's turned out not alright for him. That's as good as he could have hoped for, that is. Let's have a look at this top down cam, see if the yellow goes into the top left. It's close. It's close. I don't think it does, to be honest, from this angle. But let's see what Andy can do here. But I think if he gave that Alex before he played that shot, then going out the snooker, he would have took it. If that yellow does go into the top left, he's got the connecting ball here with the yellow into the right middle. So if Andy's taking this one, this tells me that that yellow doesn't go. So he's missed another ball now. And Alex Bailey has another chance here, you know. Plant top right corner first shot, or you can either take the single ball furthest up the table into the top right. He's looking at, I think, is he looking at, oh, it's a very good shot. I think he's played that as a shot to nothing as he was getting the bag anyway. But anyways, he's got it. Real good shot from Alex. And let's see what he can make of these balls now. Yeah. So this is an interesting shot now. He could take this one, what's on the top cushion, and cannon into that red and knock it down the table as a connecting ball to get on the other two reds. And he has done that. There's a nice shot there is from Alex. To me now, he's got to come down the cushion and shift one of them two reds into the left middle. If they do both go in the left middle. Yeah, they both go in the left middle. Oh, I mean, he's come out all right, but I would have been coming down the rail there. I would. You just don't want them clusters together, do you? You want if there's two balls together, you want one of them shifted as soon as. But he's okay. He's okay. He can run this through now. more, so keep your eye on the pot. Nice shot, Alex. So personal preference here again. He can take the bottom one, run it round 2, or he can just take the top one and stun it back, which he's opting for. And here's another frame on the board for Alex Bailey. Have we got a game on our hands? $10-8, and Alex is to break for $10-9. Right, so we're still here. 10-8 Andy Cragg. Alex Bailey to break. If he gets a break like his last two, we could be looking at 10-9. It isn't like the last ones. They haven't broke very well. It's probably the worst break of the match so far, that is. And it's dry. But let's see if Andy's feeling it or not. So he's opted for reds. Don't know if he's on this one to the left corner now, but it's half tied up, as well as the red tight on the black. So Andy's just got to be mindful of his business here. Is he just getting tucked up behind the yellow here? Yeah. But this, Alex will enjoy this. This is a sort of frame what will favour Alex. See, for me now, I'm just glancing off his yellow closest to it, and I'm just tucking another yellow in that bundle there with the red and black I am. If he can come off it finny and play it with right hand side and send the white up table away from all of it, and all even better. So as Alex covered that red into the bottom right corner, he has. So that's messed things up a little bit for Andy as well now. So Andy decides to develop that. Where are we going for this? Does that red go? And to me, it doesn't. It definitely does. He's hitting the far knuckle, surely. Unless he's playing for going to it now. Oh, he's tied it up a bit more. He's had a result there. He's had a result. He can take the red off the yellow now and open it up. And he's had a little bit of a result there. Yeah, that's a stinker for Alex. So yeah, Andy is 3 balls away, which I think he will get for a place in the Cat 1 semi-final. He's landing a bit low on this, but has he got enough to hold for it? What sort of angle has he got? I don't think he's got enough hold for it. I think he's going to have to run it off one and take the black into the same hole. Yeah, thought as much. So yeah, 1 black into the bottom right for 11-8 and a place in the semi-finals for Andy Cragg. And there we have it. Good black, Andy. Commiserations to Alex. He put up a good fight there at the end. Couple of bad kisses on the breaks early doors in the match. But no, I think all in all, Andy is the deserving winner, and well done on getting into the semis. If you join us in just over half an hour's time, it'll be the live stream for the final Cat 2 quarter final between Wayne Connor and Deck Jordan. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you when I'm commentating next. And yeah, see you next time.